When Osama bin Laden was killed, I was in Afghanistan with the Marines. 10 years after the attack of September 11. I mean, I live in Chinatown, and we could actually see smoke coming from a distance, and we knew that was where the plane was hitting. Then I thought about, oh my goodness, I got to call a couple of my former co-workers on the 86th floor of 2 World Trade. The phone was busy, or it after a while cuts off, no one's answering. And I said, oh my God, after the building collapsed, I knew, I was like, wow, I don't know. I don't know if these people left on time, because it was a big building. I walked down the stairs one time from the 86th floor. It took me about 20 minutes at least. A couple of days later, a week later, I found out most of them have died. About 40 of them have died. So of course the news said that it was an attack. And then I say, oh man, we're gonna go to war. And then I said, well, I'm in the military, so I'm in the Army Reserve. I have about 13 years in.
So at that time you were thinking, I'm ready to go to war?
Yeah, I'm ready, yep. A couple years later, I was in Iraq in 2008. So I ended up going to Afghanistan in 2011 with the Marines. I had a special assignment with the Marines, even though I'm Army. And my job was to make sure that I interface with the Marine colonels, find out things in the field of the local villages, what they were doing that could help us out, and we could help them out. So I was actually in Afghanistan on May 1st, 2011, when Osama bin Laden was killed. I woke up and I was with the Marines, and it was local time, right? Because he was killed in Pakistan. And I said, wow, this is as close as I could ever get to Pakistan. And I said, so I thought, I had chills in my body, thinking like, wow. I looked at the TV in Times Square, right, the news. I said to myself, wow, this seems like closure, but I know that it's not going to be the end. We're just going to continue fighting this because there's so many different factions of al-Qaeda, and then all these different insurgents under so many different names. Now we pulled out. Is this considered a win, a loss? The only thing I can really say is that as a veteran, I felt like I did the best I can with the people I had on my team and the amount of time I had in Afghanistan, and I was able to pass the ball to the next team. That's all you can do. That's my godfather, Henry, and this is another American Legion member in Chinatown. One of the main reasons why I tried to wear my uniform a little more, not just show off, but to make sure that there's other people outside, also within the Chinese community, or even outside the Chinese community, know that Asian Americans serve the military and sacrifice for this country. I'm a lieutenant colonel now, but this is a little major. Because I encountered that many times where people, even in military uniform, people walk up to me and say, you speak English? I started laughing. I said, look, come on, I mean, I speak better English than you, man, come on. I don't watch 9/11 movies at all because it's just too much anxiety thinking about it, right? I just said to myself, I just have to take time for myself to reflect on this some more, you know, without trying to constantly like mentally running in my mind about what needs to be done, you know. It's just basically taking the time to just reflect. I just need, you know, and most veterans now, after all these years, you just maybe have to take the time to reflect on it and just be honest with your emotions. Just be honest with it, right? Because, you know, you could be angry, that's good. You just have to work through it sometimes, you know.